I fight. It was beginning for now. Beginning for me now.
Oh.
Though it appears that you've managed to win over part of the crowd, some of your testimony doesn't add up. You can be rest assured that I, Farina, the god of justice, will get to the bottom of this matter. No detail shall escape me.
Farina, shut the fuck up.
That sounds perfect. A god must be firm.
But the thing is,
not allow any detail to slip
if you participate in the
my
live,
dear citizens,
you get
just as the will of a god remains
get
opaque
something,
to
right?
the understanding of mere
15 winners.
mortals, so too is truth unmoved by even the strongest of wills.
I will send.
I will now
I'm
speak
gonna
to the
send it.
defendant. If you honor the values of truth, justice, and divinity, then you are compelled to provide an accurate account of your actions. Hey, that's not bad. Now what's next? It's so hard to predict how people are going to react. What should I say during the trial tomorrow?
Lady Farina, what are you doing?
Oh,
Yeah.
Nervillette! As the god of justice, it is only expected that I should remain informed of every trial and make the necessary preparations. Is there something that you need in? If you wish to seek an audience with me, then please make an appointment with Sir Intendant Chevalmeron in advance.
Cap.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique de l'Alice Con.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
To be punished via the death sentence.
Yo, no way.
Stop it.
What? Okay, that started out.
You
What
and I
the
both
hell?
know that there may be issues with the primordial sea.
Everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water didn't have a
Yes!
chance to
The
escape.
giant
As the water
tower, I
levels
knew
rose,
it!
They suddenly disappeared.
I wanted to go to this tower from day one.
Shouldn't gods be all powerful?
I went there. There was a
What's
quest.
done is done.
I did it
Just
with
trust in me.
Luna
You're
and
our
Rin.
god. Never mind whether you can truly convince yourself to or not.
Okay. Yo, this tune is kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie.
The show
That's strange.
begins.
Yo, this music goes crazy.
Shower me with praise.
Yeah.
Let my name echo in song. What's the news?
Let's go, Charlotte. Give me this. I want to see this. Cryo.
Say cheese.
Mother with the camera. Oh my god.
Is she gonna be like a cryo Nahida?
But I'd avoid getting too close to any water that looks strange all the same. There's something ominous about it.
Oh no.
The water, I mean.
Wait.
Navia gonna be
prophecy.
dead as hell.
Yes, what has been prophesized will be fulfilled.
I, Farina,
Oh
will
shit.
use the trial to show the world the true meaning
Do
of
not resist.
justice.
This judgment is fair and just.
What is the meaning you would call
You have
this?
never been as
Justice?
superficial as you have presented yourself to be.
No more excuses.
Then why should we acknowledge it?
Fusalo, why did you deceive us?
Applaud and rejoice.
Wait just a moment. This isn't right.
The trial of the Hydro Archon.
Seem to remember
the
that.
floor will now
This
begin.
trial is-
Yo,
I now understand the true purpose behind this position.
Yo, shit's finna hit the fan. What the fuck is that?
Fusalo,
There.
Oh, hey, child.
Everyone's.
What the fuck?
What should I do?
So easy.
What is that?
The prophecy that you
It's a giant whale.
I'm sure it was God. It was the God.
Oh, who
I was
that be?
sure, I was sure.
Hey, wait, who that be?
I suppose this would also be the
No.
justice that
Well,
belongs to you.
all of us thought
All
it
will
was Farina,
eventually
right?
end in a magnificent and dramatic
But
trial.
please.
Farewell, Nervillette. I hope you've enjoyed the part you played these 500 years.
Wow.
Holy shit, that went crazy. Straight out the gate. Oh shit, chat, it's the code. What was that? That went like from a 0 to 100 in like 5 seconds.
Bro, that was insane.
This gonna be crazy.
Wait, I was in the code in the group.
Nah, sure. Maybe I should write it down. Ah, just rewatch it.
Nah, wait.
Ah, shit, I forgot. I have to record this later, I guess. I forgot to record.
I should post on Genshin News.
Normally I record the reaction for YouTube, but I just record it later after stream, I guess.
That was insane. I mean, I have to rewatch it again. I have to rewatch it. That was great. No.
That was crazy. Holy shit.
My brain is not working.
Hey travelers,
after
No.
welcome to the Genshin Impact
me
version
neither.
4.2 special program.
It's not working.
Yay! I'm Sarah Miller Cruz, the voice of the female traveler Lumine, and I'm joined
You
today
can
by
see
two
that.
guests to bring you the latest news for the upcoming version. Okay, why don't you introduce yourself? All right, yeah, sounds good. I'll start. Hey everyone, I'm Amberly Connors, the voice of Farina, and I am super excited to be on this special program today. Travelers already met the Hydro Archon at the start of their journey in Fontaine.
Unfortunately,
And
we did.
as the story continues,
Sorry.
how will this special
Your
god
boy is one of the
crisis
most
foretold
loved and
in the
hated characters
prophecy?
of all time.
Yeah, I hope everyone's excited to see what happens next.
I mean, I sure am. I'm at the edge of my seat. My name is Ray Chase, and I'm the voice of Neuvillette, the dragon sovereign of water and Eudex of Fontaine. I'm sure many of you already consider Neuvillette
This man's
a
voice is
very
deep. What the
trustworthy
hell?
partner, and I hope you look forward to seeing more of him.
No,
in
I
version
still
4.2.
prefer the Japanese
For
voice.
sure, totally.
It's good.
Okay,
But this man, like the
so
English
next,
voice, he
let's dive into
exactly
the major
sounds like
content that we have
Neuvillette.
coming in version 4.2.
Like if I heard him
In
on the street, I
intro,
would be like,
Farina
"You're
said
Neuvillette."
we need to make an appointment with Surintendant Cheval Moran. So, she's really busy as Fontaine's Archon, and she's a pretty big celebrity at the Opera House. So, the special program team gave me an itinerary to
That's
follow,
okay.
and it appears to show all of Farina's recent plans.
Farina's recent plans, let me guess. She's going to be going to trial, and then another trial, and then another.
Actually, that sounds about right. Okay, the itinerary seems pretty packed, so let's take a look at the first item.
Okay, first item.
Oh, looks like Ray called it. Wow.
Hmm.
Yeah. There is nothing more important to Farina than attending trials at the Opera House. But this trial is a little different from the usual.
Yes, Archon quest.
I know. I keep looking at the water rushing in. I'm like, what's happening? Yes, it looks like there's some spotlights and like, is like a curtain. Seems like, maybe also Neuvillette is keeping an eye on things from behind the scenes, maybe? Very serious.
He's always keeping an eye on stuff, and always just a little bit disappointed.
Fair. Okay, in version 4.2, travelers will get to experience Act 5 of the Fontaine Archon quest, Masquerade of the Guilty. We'll team up with Fontainian friends to delve deeper into the hurricane of events and face the impending destruction foretold by the prophecy. Travelers will gradually unveil new facts behind this crisis and encounter an evil that has been lurking in the swirling depths.
Ooh.
Shit's finna be crazy.
I know. Swirling depths. Very spoopy. Right. So, the prophecy in Fontaine is on the brink of completion. And this is possibly the greatest crisis we've faced in our journey through to that.
That's
Definitely. In version 4.1, we learned about this precarious situation involving the rising primordial seawater. Neuvillette barely arrived in time to hold back the seawater from engulfing the fortress of Meripede, but still, the water has reached Poisson.
Luckily, the crisis was averted by Navia's leadership of the Spina de Rosula. Though, we probably can't dismiss the assistance provided by the Knave either. Whatever her end goal may be, it seems like she sincerely wants to save Fontaine from the prophecy. But there's only so much that we can say. Travelers will have to go and play through the version themselves to discover the clues, adventures,
Let's
and
go.
stories
Let's go
to
do the
come.
Archon quest.
Yes,
I'm hyped
exactly.
already.
So be sure to play through, uncover hidden truths, and witness this epic chapter of Fontaine's history for yourself when Act 5 of the Archon quest becomes available.
Sounds good.
So exciting, right?
Hey, question. Have we forgotten a pretty important character who's been missing from the Fortress of Meripede?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you mean Child? Yeah.
Where's Child?
We searched all over the fortress for him. Yup. I guess we'll just have to live with the suspense for a little longer. Not ideal, but it's fine. It is what it is. It is what it is. But we saw Child appear at the end of the last version's Archon quest, so it probably won't be long until we see him again. Okay.
Saw my homie in the
But
trailer.
we really need to talk about Farina.
What?
She's confronted
Why?
with a because she's confronted with a crisis that's tough for even one of the great elemental dragons. Of course,
My ID.
Fontaine will have the travelers help, but what choices will our Hydro Archon make in the face of the crisis? Well, just like the prophecy itself, all will be
Child is
revealed
a villain in
at the stated
Fontaine.
time.
Child is a villain in every
But
country. He's part of the
knowing
Fatui.
Farina,
What
perhaps
you
she'll have
smoking?
made some preparations.
Once again, disappointed.
Oh, yeah.
No way.
Come on, guys. Have some faith. Okay.
Yeah, he's a
bolster
villain of
everyone's
the vet.
confidence in Farina. Let's learn a little more about this one-of-a-kind Archon. Why are you just standing there with your mouth gaping? You must
Oh,
be
shit.
stunned and at a loss for
Farina
words.
skits. Okay, let's go.
Understandable. It is I, after all. Fontaine's most beloved star, Farina. I'm on a very tight schedule, so you're lucky to even get an appointment with me. Oh my god.
That splash art looks really good.
Yes. Oh, and her eyes, like each of them are different. She's got these little eyelashes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go for
Oh,
You know
it's
what
amazing.
you'd expect for
I'm
a
not sure,
Hydro
you know-
Archon
you know,
that
but
should
I-
have the
because-
best drip.
I don't know.
Oh. Yes. Ooh.
Did he make it?
There's coming an artifact
Okay,
set
you know what? It
in
seems as if she's
4.3,
always
yeah?
dressed like she's about to attend a performance. You know what I mean? Yes. That's
with-
Fontaine's biggest
There's
celebrity
coming an
for
artifact
you.
set
And speaking
that's
of
gonna
drip,
throw healing and
let's
buffs.
take a look at her combat abilities.
That's crazy. So if I got Kokomi, I'm gonna set it on Kokomi, and then she's gonna be a buffer and a
Being
healer
too
at the same
popular
time.
can be such
So-
a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
That is going to be crazy, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, bro, Farina, I'm looking at her. Like, we're getting the kid now. We're just gonna see if I'm gonna pull for a yes or no. It depends.
Strike a pose. Let the world come alive.
No, but that is God. He is God. Because Farina ain't
Whoa,
it.
that is
Wow.
so cool.
That splash art looks so
gosh.
good. Like, that,
I
it
like
looks
the
so
way
cool.
She kind of like bows. Very dramatic. Yes.
Very much. It's like all of her moves are part of a performance.
Yes. Totally. Also, look at her elemental
Farina's a
burst.
child
Her
god,
presence
even more
really fills
child
the
god than
stage.
Nahida.
Everyone else is just an extra. Wait, so the creatures that Farina summons, they look a lot like the Fontimer aberrants that we've encountered before. There's a seahorse, a crab, an octopus,
Try this.
and they are all so cute.
Yep.
Oh, I love them. Me too. Oh my gosh, no, the octopus is even wearing a hat. What a distinguished little gentleman.
Correction here, Sarah. They're a bit different from Fontimer aberrants.
Okay.
I would know. To my knowledge, these creatures are Farina's, quote, honored guests. They even help manage her daily affairs.
Yes, exactly. So, Farina often invites guests to her
Farina
tea
also wears a
party,
fake
which is
Hydro
known
Archon.
as the Salon Solitaire.
A Hydro Vision.
And those creatures are actually special guests of the Salon Solitaire.
Aww.
And she even gave each member a name. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
that's what I
yes.
thought,
So
because
you've got
when
the
I heard-
maid,
when I said,
Mademoiselle
like, when I saw-
Crabaletta.
genshin about Nevilet,
Crab,
I was,
the one
I
that's
was
a crab,
like,
I've seen. Absolutely.
I was
Okay,
very
yes.
like that.
And then you've got
He
the
might be the
housekeeper,
god,
Sir Intendant
he is.
Valmeron.
Since he has the
And
dragon and
the
stuff, I thought he might be the he might be the
gentle
god,
usher,
he might be the archon.
And That last
Yeah.
one is a
I'll
stickler
like
for propriety.
all the Argos were like, okay, they may not
Okay,
act like it,
so
but they
when
have like
Farina said
visual
to make
power.
an appointment with
But
Sir
like
Yeah,
Farina doesn't have
Laurent,
any like visual powers.
Is who she was referring to? Yes.
The thing
Oh
is,
my god.
you know,
Wow.
I didn't know it was so cute.
if you notice it, this was
Exactly.
a theory
Farina
that I
makes him
saw
spew
on
bubbles in her
Instagram,
eyeliner.
but I'm not sure.
Oh
But the
my
thing
gosh,
is,
that's adorable.
every Archon
Okay,
gods,
I'm sure everyone
they
is just
have
itching to know more
something
about the skills
illuminative
shown in that clip.
in their
So,
dress.
Amber, why don't you
So
take it
whenever
away?
I
Tell us
use
everything.
Neverlet,
Yes,
he
you
has
got
something
it. Yay!
illuminating
So,
in his
Farina is a
dress. Like his dress was
Hydro
very
Sword
bright
Okay.
than
Mhm.
normal
She usually
one when I
defaults to an
fight.
Usia
Yeah,
Arca
yeah.
alignment
So
in
I thought
combat.
maybe it
When in
was
this
the
state,
god,
her
and he
elemental
is.
skill invites the three members
okay,
of the
wait.
Salon Solitaire, Mademoiselle Craboletta, Surintendant Chevalmeron, and Gentilhomme Usher to the stage. I love it. It's so cute. And, you know, these salon members will attack nearby opponents, prioritizing the target of the active character. Ooh. Their damage increases the more characters there are in the party over a certain HP amount.
Okay, I was listening to all that, but at the very top, you said that she usually defaults to an Usia Arca alignment. So she has more than one alignment?
Yes, exactly. Farina's charged attack not only deals physical damage, but also allows her to switch between Usia and Numa Arca alignments. Whoa.
That's way too damn
Based on what we just
complicated.
saw, it seems like her Arca alignment has an effect on her other skills as well.
Yes, sure does. Farina's elemental skill changes depending on whether she is aligned with Usia or Numa. That's cool. It's super cool. After Farina uses her charged attack to switch to a Numa Arca alignment, her elemental skill summons the Singer of Many Waters to provide healing to nearby party members. Oh, nice.
Okay,
The
so it
summons
doesn't work at the
created
same
by
time.
Farina's elemental skill will remain on the field for a period of time even after Farina is switched out. Farina's elemental burst deals damage to surrounding opponents. And when the party member's HP increases or decreases, Farina will accumulate fanfare points. That's my trumpet. Amazing. So Farina increases the damage and the incoming healing bonus of nearby party members based on the amount of fanfare she has.
Wow, it seems like this fighting style really suits Farina's character. It's very showy and unpredictable.
Totally. I can already see
Okay,
the
this is a bit different from the.
team
It's the
HP
same
bar.
from what I've heard
That healing
from
skill might
leaks,
come
but it's a
in
bit
handy.
different.
Yeah, for real. And due to her knowledge of deep water aberrants, Farina's passive talent can decrease the cooldown on abilities gained from the xenochromatic Fontamer aberrants. Ooh.
Wow, you can say that again.
Yeah, and that'll make it even easier to uncover the secrets lurking in the depths. Oh, it's the secrets lurking in the depths. Oh, and I almost forgot. Whenever one of Farina's summons is on the field, Farina gains the ability to walk on water. Oh my
Jesus.
That is so cool. Yes.
You can walk on
I
water.
actually saw that Farina's outfit changes whenever she switches between Arca alignments.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, good eye. You're correct.
Thank you.
It does change.
I did not
But,
notice that
such
at
is
all.
the charm of a celebrity, I suppose. Yes.
I did not notice that at all.
If you want to learn more about Farina, then be sure to accompany her on her story quest.
Ah, shit.
The Animula Kuraji chapter.
I don't want to do that one, but I have to because it's gonna be
Okay,
locked behind,
so
behind
next up, we
something.
have
I know
another
that.
old friend to introduce. She's now able to join the traveler's party with her trusty companion, Monsieur Verite. That's right. It's Charlotte! Yay!
Oh, adorable.
So cute.
Let's go, Charlotte.
We've known
Underrated
Charlotte for a while
waifu.
now. The traveler met her during the Summoner Summit event, which took them on an adventure all over Teyvat.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
We need to save
Charlotte's
Charlotte
hard-hitting
from
spirit
everyone.
and determination to uncover the truth really leave an impression, don't they?
Yeah.
That's right. During our journey in Fontaine, didn't she treat the traveler to a magnificent meal in order to get a scoop about Wriothesley? Though she didn't end up getting the interview that she wanted in the end, huh? But I don't think that will deter her. She'll always be in search of the truth. The world is her treasure chest, and only her camera can determine its contents and the truths they contain. Speaking of her camera, Monsieur Verite just so happens to be her greatest assistant and companion. They're friends. Charlotte's talent for
it has a
photography is
name?
truly a marvel. No matter the subject or setting, her photos somehow always capture an unparalleled sense of artistry. The peerless Monsieur Verite turns her photos into eye-catching mementos. In fact, many Fontanians even cut the prints out of the newspaper and keep them as clippings.
Oh, that's so cool. And
I'm gonna watch
Monsieur
it later.
Verite is so cute, even has its own little hat and tie.
Okay, guys, I will join
Charlotte
you
actually
after.
commissioned both of those
Yeah,
items from Chiori.
Yeah, sure.
She even commissioned
cool.
Monsieur Verite's
See you later.
accessories in several different styles to match different interview settings. Isn't that cute?
Wow, that is pretty thoughtful. I suppose that just shows how much Charlotte cherishes her own Monsieur Verite.
Yes, it really does. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at Charlotte's character showcase, shall we? Yes.
Weet je welke damage ik heb
Keep your eyes
gehit?
peeled and your mind engaged.
Solo,
You'll
hè?
find there's always a new story nearby just
604K.
waiting to be discovered.
Dat is echt veel, bro.
Gewoon solo, hè? What the fuck? Hoe dan?
Bro, waar ben je allemaal mee bezig? Wat voor hacks heb jij geïnstalleerd op jouw computer?
Breaking news!
Bro, ik weet ook niet, man.
Wow. Oh, amazing. Yeah, she's really like moving around.
Is this a DPS or off? I guess we will
Just
see.
what you'd expect of a reporter for the Steambird. Even her combat skills involve taking photos. Isn't that cool? Yeah, and then like what a lively character. Her combat moves, like I was saying, she's moving around. They're super dynamic. It seems like she's always on the move.
Who's on the march? Exactly. Charlotte is an expert at applying the skills and talents that she's developed as a reporter to other areas of her life, and that includes combat. With her trusty companion, Monsieur Verite, she captures enemies from all angles, unleashing attacks while discovering and exposing their weaknesses.
Yes. Honestly, I would expect nothing less from one of Fontaine's most famous reporters.
Is that a normal
Who knew
attack?
cameras could do that, though? I didn't know you could use them as a weapon. Same. The more you know, I guess.
That's insane.
Okay, here's some cool stuff. Charlotte's elemental skill applies snappy silhouette to opponents caught within the viewfinder of her camera. During this effect's duration, marked opponents will intermittently take damage.
Wow.
Holding Charlotte's elemental skill strengthens these effects and applies focused impression to opponents instead. Now her elemental burst creates a news flash field that continuously restores HP to party members within its range. Monsieur Verite
this is
is also going to
nice.
join in and intermittently attack opponents during the duration of the ability. As an experienced reporter, Charlotte is an expert at adapting her methods to match the needs of her target. When paired with Fontaine characters, Charlotte receives a healing bonus. When paired with non-Fontaine characters, she receives a cryo damage bonus. Now that is not all, there is more. During the 4.2 special event, travelers can complete a quest to receive a special gadget called the Zoom Lens. When Charlotte activates the Zoom Lens, it will trigger her passive talent called First-Person Shutter.
Oh my gosh, that's
When you
amazing.
hold her elemental skill, the gadget will cause you to enter photo mode instead.
Oh, that's kind of
That
nice.
is so cool.
Kind of funny, I guess.
That is super rad. And, you know, I have a feeling some super cool pictures are going to come out of that.
I'm not a photographer,
Oh, yeah.
but I
We're
think
gonna
this
provide
this
more
thing's gonna be
information about the Zoom
fun.
Lens and how to use it during the event overview portion.
So, Farina and Charlotte will both be featured
Okay,
in
bye,
version
Shu.
4.2 event wishes.
I'm gonna
In the first
go
half
for
of
Farina's
version
banner
4.2,
only to
we'll
get
have
Charlotte.
event wishes
If I get Farina,
showcasing
if I get
Farina
lucky,
and Baiju.
I don't really care.
During this time,
I
Charlotte
want
will
Charlotte.
also receive a huge drop rate boost.
Huge boost.
Huge boost. A new 5-star sword, Splendor of Tranquil Waters, will be featured in the weapon event banner.
Huge sword.
Yes, huge sword.
And in the second half of version 4.2,
Sino
we'll have
and
reruns for
Kamisato
Sino and
Ayato.
Okay, let's take a look at what other
Skip.
information we can learn from Farina's itinerary.
Sino cringe en
It looks
Ayato is wel lijp, maar
Investigating something.
Manoeuvrelet
there's even a report
is een
attached.
beetje
Tell us
onnodig.
what it says.
Okay, I will. It says, strange rumblings have been heard in the depths of
Ik wil
Fontaine's
eigenlijk...
water.
Ik ga niet meer. Ik ga niet meer.
Dun,
Ik weet niet, man. Ik wou zo graag
It's here
Ayato.
already?
Zou ik gewoon voor hem gaan?
Ja, fuck it, waarom niet?
Wow.
What the fuck is dat? Dat is een whale.
It
Yo,
looks
het is
like
de
it's in
Genshin
sea of
community. Het is
pink
een
and blue
whale.
Stars. That's so pretty.
Oh, I remember this well. I recognize this well.
Wait, yeah. Isn't this the whale that the travelers saw in Child's vision at the end of the version 4.1 Archon quest?
Yep, it's the same one. After ravaging its way through the primordial sea, this otherworldly creature has at long last broken the seal and descended upon Fontaine.
Ooh, it's real big. It feels like it might even burst right through the screen.
Oh, I hope not.
It's the average Genshin player and the average world chat.
Opponent that we can just brute force our way through, you know?
Exactly. In the first phase, it will use its gigantic size to target the traveler with massive AoE attacks from all directions. Dodging is definitely your friend with this one.
Oh boy. Okay. So there also seems to be sort of a progress bar next to the boss's HP bar.
Ze doen letterlijk geen damage op my guy.
If we can't outfight it, we'll have to outsmart it instead. The creature just freed itself from captivity and is brimming with anger. So if you can find a way to capitalize on that anger, perhaps you'll also find its weaknesses.
Oh, okay, wait, is somebody being eaten? Is it even possible to survive something like that?
I guess here it is.
Ooh.
This is an entirely different space, it looks like. And there's a new enemy here?
Yo,
with a massive sword.
Deze fight ziet er sick uit.
Oh, these summoned creatures also look vaguely familiar to me.
I wonder what the deal is with all of this. Perhaps defeating this mysterious enemy within this space will be the key to defeating the whale? Travelers will need to experiment for themselves.
Ooh, yeah. All truths will be revealed in version 4.2.
Well said. Oh man, this boss looks really tough. What happens if we, for some reason, can't defeat it?
Ooh.
Okay, this update actually helps with that problem. Starting from 4.2, an option will appear on the Challenge Failed screen to lower the difficulty of the boss if travelers are struggling to defeat them during a
Wow, als je dat nodig hebt, heb je een skill issue.
A smoother gaming experience for travelers to enjoy.
Oh, I love
skill
that.
Issue, chat.
Now we don't need to worry about getting stuck while trying to advance the main story.
Totally.
Hey, that was a lot of information, wasn't it? Can we take a short little break while we have a look at the second redemption code, maybe?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's go. Ik denk dat de volgende story quest lang gaat worden. Die boss lijkt me wel sick. Ik ga het gewoon doen met Hydro Traveler, want ik heb het gevoel als ik het doe met I'll Hate Him, dat ik hem dan echt in één keer kapot maak. Zo doe je het wel met een zwakker team, om een beetje te kijken wat het dan wel is. Dan neem ik gewoon Zhongli mee, fuck it. Dit gaat denk ik wel een lijp update worden.
Hello, travelers. Welcome back to the version 4.2 special program.
Hello.
Hello. Yay! So, we've introduced new characters, new plot lines, and a new boss. But I hope you're still eager for new content, travelers, because there's still more to come. Let's take a look at what other information we can learn from Furina's itinerary. Okay, aside from investigating crises, it seems like our Hydro Archon also goes on occasional excursions throughout Fontaine. Who knew she did all this work behind the scenes?
I certainly.
Yes, de grote toren. Die gaat belangrijk zijn, 100%.
An excuse to scout out a place for one of her tea parties.
Oh.
Furina and excuses. Typical. Hey, it seems like the places Furina has chosen to visit this time feature some peculiar landscapes.
Oh, yeah. It looks like Furina is in Aranea's forest on the east side of Fontaine. And that's right behind the Opera House.
What a cool place! Although, it does kind of look like it could be hiding some secrets.
Definitely. Wouldn't be a video game if there weren't secrets.
Oh,
Things
yeah.
are definitely not what they seem here. For example, Strange things have been happening with the water veins around Loch Urania. As you can see, a strong windstorm has gathered around the vortex rising from the middle of the lake. It's almost like it's preventing certain things from getting closer and forcibly pushing other things away. And take a look at this, the foggy forest path.
That fog is really thick.
Yeah.
That's why they call it the foggy forest path. And what about this area? The weeping willow of the lake.
Ooh, it looks all withered and
And
spoopy.
the water doesn't look quite right. Like it's cloudy or something. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Exactly. It seems like Verena also realized something was off. It looks like she headed underwater to investigate, and what did she find? A number of contaminated bacterial mats.
Uh-oh.
Nee.
Speaking of,
Niet
there are
bacteriën.
always new things to discover beneath Fontaine's waters. In this update, we'll encounter a new type of Fontamer aberrant, the xenochromatic ball octopus.
Ooh.
Travelers can borrow its abilities to cleanse away the contamination clots and contamination cores from the bacterial mats. Pretty cool. In addition, with the help of a special device, travelers will be able to use this creature's abilities on the surface as well. They may be the key to solving certain puzzles or perhaps even powering certain objects. But we'll leave that for you to discover.
Ooh.
To learn more about the story behind the new Arrhenius Forest region, be sure to check out the version 4.2 world quest called The Wild Fairy of Arrhenius. I'll give you a hint. Melazines are involved.
What? Melazines? Really?
Niet alweer.
Oh, then it would certainly be a world quest that you won't want to skip.
To the south of Arrhenius Forest, you'll find the Mort region. There, a singular tower stands tall above an island in the middle of the sea. Perhaps it's also guarding some unspeakable secrets.
Ooh. Actually, it looks like that's the very next stop on Farina's itinerary, so let's go check it out. Okay, I bet a bunch of travelers noticed this tower since they've arrived in Fontaine. I'm so excited that we finally get to check it out.
Yes, same. Yeah, in version 4.2, the sealed ruin tower is the focus of a quest series called Search in the Algae Sea.
Ooh.
I know. And after unlocking 4 seals along its perimeter, the tower and its long buried secrets will be unveiled to us.
Oh, amazing! Okay, it would feel great to finally demystify all the secrets churning under the seemingly calm waters.
Yes, I want answers. I also we all want answers. I also heard this quest has something to do with the primordial sea. It seems like there's a very important and very
Ja, maar het heeft toch geen hoe heet het, voice acting, zo gaan skippen.
New stories are always unfolding in Fontaine, whether above water or below. And this is not limited to the 2 new regions in this update. The prophesied earthquake woke up new life forms in other places where destinies intersect.
Whoa, destiny!
Hydroturbulence.
In certain underwater cave, a new life form is waking up. It has greater and more diverse powers of transformation while in combat. So don't let your guard down, travelers.
Yes. And some places still seem to tell the stories of events long past, no matter how long they've been abandoned. So in this update, travelers can also look forward to the climax of the Narcissenkreuz adventure questline that was introduced over the last 2 versions. And
Deze questline heb ik gemist, volgens mij.
unexpected surprise waiting at the end.
What? A surprise! I can't wait to see what it is.
Same.
All right, there's a lot to discover in the new areas of the map, but Farina's itinerary doesn't stop there. Oh, wait. It looks like she's arranged to spend some time with her subjects.
Aw.
Farina is pretty personable. Who's to say? She might even make an appearance at the events taking place in Fontaine.
Speaking of, let's move on to the event portion.
All right. The Fontaine Fishing Association has recently posted a commission to investigate
Affirmative, ik heb hem al C6. Fuck, wat krijg ik dan?
Another investigation?
I know.
Oh, and Fremine seems to be involved. That little clockwork penguin next to him must be one of his other companions. But it doesn't look like Pear.
Actually, its name is Thelxie. The name comes from a Fontainian fairy tale that describes a terrifying creature that lives underwater. Adults would use the story to keep children away from the shore. As the story goes, children who play by the water are food for Thelxie to devour.
Ooh, yeah, for real.
Well, ik heb al
children must
Feminine.
be pretty be afraid of that
P6.
creature.
Krijg toch gewoon een extra
I know,
wish.
right? It does seem a little unusual for Fremine to give this little penguin a name like that. There must be some other reason.
Wait, hey, does this event also have something to do with this clockwork penguin?
Absolutely. In this event, we'll be helping Fremine make some improvements to this little clockwork penguin. There will be a total of 3 main stages to the event. As for the first stage, we'll repair the penguin by fixing its circuits and reconnecting the motherboard. In return, the little guy will help us out on our journey.
Oh, I
Pretty
love that.
As our journey progresses, we'll collect colorful shells, corals, and other items which can be used to outfit our little friend with weapons and equipment. Which brings us to the second stage of the event, using an echoing conch to search underwater and find the items that we need for the penguin.
And, you know, what happens if we run into certain speed bumps on our adventure? You know, like monsters, puzzles, and all that jazz.
Well, it seems like the perfect opportunity for our little penguin buddy to shine.
Aw.
Exactly. In the third stage of the event, the clockwork penguin will help us defeat
The warrior.
monsters lurking around a specific domain and obtain any treasures that they may be guarding. Of course, the clockwork penguin will provide different buffs in each battle to help travelers emerge victorious.
Whoa.
Let's
Now, as
go.
for the story behind these battles, travelers will just have to find out for themselves.
Let's see. After helping the penguin, the next item on the itinerary is... Oh, the cute little fungi are back!
Cool.
Hania, a friend we met in Sumeru, has arrived in Fontaine to promote Lil Fungi's Fantastic Fiesta.
Oh nee,
and
niet dit
speaking
weer.
of fun, guys, I think I recognize some familiar faces. Bongo Head, it's time to shine!
Yay! Travelers may notice some differences in this update's fungi event. Aside from taking place in Fontaine, the gameplay has also been optimized. Previously, we led the Lil Fungi in battle against Mechanici. This time, we'll have the opportunity to challenge a whole host of powerful monsters.
Awesome. Travelers will be able to command a variety of fungi, adjusting their movement to target different enemies. And don't forget to use marvelous gels to instruct the little fungi to unleash powerful skills.
Yeah! Travelers will hopefully enjoy playing
What
with
the
the fungi
fuck?
more than ever.
Here's hoping. We, actually, I have a little note here to pass along from our developer friends. It's the note, some unfolding. While they hope to make the little fungi and some other events permanent so travelers can play at any time, the team feels that the current design doesn't adequately sustain long-term gameplay. So, they're gonna continue iterating,
Oh, dat is
optimizing,
wel
and improving
sick
this event,
eigenlijk.
while also working hard to develop interesting content that is relevant to the overall game. Thanks, devs.
Dat is sick.
Thanks!
Niet dat ik het
Alright.
veel ga spelen zoals
Okay, let's
TCG, maar het is
take a
wel
look at
leuk.
What else Farina's itinerary has in store? Oh, it's the Graph Adversarial Technology Experiment Log. I'm more than ready to fight some adversaries. Let me at 'em!
I wish I could, but it doesn't actually involve fighting. A researcher obsessed with graph adversarial technology has made great contributions to the study of counter-criminal image recognition. She believes that her research can help her achieve great success.
What the
But
fuck?
her scholarly responsibilities make it difficult for her to collect the field samples that she needs.
We mogen nog ineens
I'm
vechten, wat is
guessing
dit?
this is where the traveler comes in.
Okay, you're not wrong. But Pauline's request is actually pretty reasonable. To receive rewards, simply submit photographs of 5 different sample types that match the characteristic that's given on each day.
Sounds simple enough.
You can also exchange these samples with your friends. You might be able to find useful references for the samples that you need to collect in the Adventure Archive. At the end of the quest, travelers will receive a special gift from Pauline.
Ooh.
That's right. It's the zoom lens we mentioned during Charlotte's character introduction.
Oh, how fun.
To use it, just equip the camera and activate the zoom lens in your inventory. The zoom lens can be attached to all cameras obtained in the game up to this point. When equipped with other characters, the zoom lens won't be able to be used in combat, but if you switch to Charlotte and hold your elemental skill, you'll be able to snap pics with zoom lens even while fighting. You can even use it in domains.
Ooh. Double whoa.
Oh, dan kunnen we foto's nemen in
my gosh,
domains.
that's awesome. And I bet travelers will be able to capture some amazing moments in co-op mode too.
And even if you miss the chance to participate in the event, there's no need to worry. Travelers will still be able to obtain the zoom lens after the event ends.
Sweet.
Okay.
It seems like Farina has also learned of the existence of a domain shrouded in mist. Travelers who master the leyline features and put together the strongest party will be able to easily beat their opponents.
Now, less experienced travelers like myself don't need to worry either. Using trial characters and taking advantage of the buffs brought about by the leyline are also great ways to come out on top.
That's right. And travelers who are more confident in their combat skills can choose to jump straight to the final challenge. Also, the Leyline Overflow event will return at the end of version 4.2. Now might be the perfect time to start building your parties. Hopefully, you're all excited for the fabulous events that version 4.2 has in store. But there are still more surprises to share. Yay!
Let's get into them.
Nou, dit was een beetje standaard
before we get
dingen.
into them, let's take a quick break to have a look at the final redemption code for today. See you in a bit.
Okay.
Dit zijn gewoon een beetje standaard dingetjes. Die ben ik niet echt heel excited over. Gewoon een beetje standaard events, dingetjes. Weet je, dat is wel geinig. Ik denk dat het enige banner waar ik echt op ga is Farina om Charlotte te krijgen. Hopelijk krijg ik Charlotte en als ik lucky ben en Farina krijg, I guess sure. Kan misschien wel een handig karakter zijn om te hebben voor mij. Ze is een healer en een hydro applicator volgens mij. Als ik het goed begrijp. Dus dat kan op zich wel... Dan kan ik Xingqiu in ieder geval een ander team doen. En dan kan ik als het ware Farina als hydro application of healer zetten. En dat ik Xingqiu als een makeshift healer heb.
Welcome back, travelers! Okay, I just took a look at Lady Farina's itinerary, and it seems we've actually reached the end.
Waarvoor hebben we pauzedag genomen?
So we've submitted our appointment request to Surintendant Cheval Moran. While we're waiting to hear back, let's see what system optimizations we have for the upcoming version.
Oh, okay.
Let's get into it.
System optimization.
Okay. So first up is the Quick Challenge feature for weekly bosses. New players or players who prefer to spend their time exploring may have yet to unlock certain weekly bosses. And it's difficult to raise new characters when you can't access the boss drops needed to ascend a certain character.
Totally. True.
In version 4.2, travelers who are at adventure rank 40 or above will have the option to quick challenge a weekly boss by navigating to the Trounce Domain section of the Adventure Handbook. All weekly bosses will be available to challenge, except Storm Terror and the Wolf of the North.
Nice. Yeah,
Waarom
now
niet?
we don't have to wait to advance the story before we can level up a new character's talents and skills.
Exactly.
Server level 80 cringe.
Also, we're introducing an update to Genius Invocation TCG. In version 4.2, 3 new character cards and 5 new action cards will be added. There will also be an Accelerate Duel feature, which will provide a smoother gaming experience. Pretty cool stuff. After the version 4.2 update, deck sharing codes will also be available. Use them to show off your strongest deck or take inspiration from other travelers.
That's cool.
That's awesome. And, you know, since the number of card combinations just keeps increasing, the number of decks a player can save has been increased from 10 to 20.
Okay.
Doubled.
Double! And in addition, both the maximum number of starting slots and the number of slots unlocked at each player level upgrade have been increased from 2 to 4.
Double again.
Double!
Double again!
The developers have also made a number of optimizations to the Genius Invocation TCG interface.
Heated Battle Mode and the Forge Realms Temper Endless Swarm will also return in version 4.2.
Ooh, and in addition to the updates made to Genius Invocation TCG, returning travelers will enjoy ample login rewards and exploration guidance courtesy of the Genshin Impact Project team.
Wacht, wat?
May those returning to Devat have a happy reunion.
Aw, that's
Ah, dit is alleen voor returning
Plus,
players.
a new story key privilege has also been added so that returning travelers can enjoy new story quests and hangout events.
Dit is alleen voor returning. Dit is niet voor
Notification
ons.
dots have also been optimized. Notifications that have already been cleared will no longer reappear when logging in on a different platform.
Yo.
Yes,
Quest optimizations
eindelijk.
will also be available in version 4.2. The first one pertains to unlocking story quests. Travelers will now get to choose whether to accept a story quest after unlocking it.
Whoa,
Oké,
nice.
misschien kan ik dan
Hopefully,
andere dingen
won't be
doen.
overwhelmed by a sudden influx of quests anymore.
The update has also made notifications about prerequisite quests even clearer, making it easier for players to proceed to certain content.
Yes,
Awesome.
eindelijk.
Okay, great.
Dat zijn goede updates. Die hadden we echt
That's
nodig.
all we have for the latest
Holy
version
shit.
update. I guess that means it's time for the 4.2 special program to come to a close.
Oh,
I know.
Well, there's so much exciting stuff happening, and I know personally, aside from all the intrigue around the story and characters, I'm personally very jazzed for the Fun Guy event.
Yes, how can you not be? They keep on adding so much cool stuff to this game. For me, I love the idea of the combat camera, but for me and Monsieur Novelette, we are here for the melazines.
Well, this has been so much fun with both of you. I'm really grateful we could all be here today together. And honestly,
JP Novelette
I'm
ziet er best wel goed uit. Ik ga niet
that
liegen.
we're gonna get to see how all these mysteries unfold. And maybe, I don't know, maybe it'll have a nice ending in 4.2. We'll have to see. But that's it for the version 4.2 special program. Thank you so much, everybody, and see you all in game. Bye. Toodaloo.
Even kijken. Dear travelers.